Hello. Welcome to today's webinar, right? My name is Ogidi, and I'm so excited today. As you can see, I'm like John Bull. Okay, let me put it up. Okay, my name is Ogidi, and I welcome you to this online presentation. Today, I'm going to be talking about something that is very important. Something that is, something that has discouraged and has pushed a lot of people out of business. But you know, you have a grandmaster as your mentor, so it is my job to always bring this to you each time I come across them. Okay, today I'll be talking about how to force your delivery companies, your trainers, your Courier Plus, your whatever, any of them, anyone you use out there to deliver at least 75% of your products, your items. The truth is, if you get 40% at the present day, 40% delivery rate at the way it is going right now, you're actually doing massively well, right? Now, what about getting 75%? This is just tips, 2 or even 3. Okay, I promise you I'm going to be giving you 3 here. All right, I'll be giving you tips on how you can ensure and force the delivery company to at least deliver up to 75% of your goods. I mean, a lot of people, they call me, oh, I gave them 10 products, they were only able to deliver 2. I gave them 100, they were only able to deliver 30, and all that is normal. It's just what we face in this country. But these tips will help revolutionize everything you've done today. I'm not going to be wasting those times talking about repeating the same thing today. I'm going to be going straight to the point and showing you this. But before I do that, I want to beckon you. There is a comment box beside. If you have any question, I think your mobile, it should be below. If you're on a PC, it should be by the right hand side. So if you have any question whatsoever, don't disrupt the teaching. If you have any question whatsoever, drop it there. If I'm not able to take them during the course of this training, I will reply them via email immediately after the training. My eyes are red, but then I'm going to go that extra length for you. Once again, you're welcome to this event today, where I'll be showing you something you've not heard or learned from anywhere, from all those fly-by-night videos. Once again, you're welcome. Have any question, put them in the comment box below, or the one by the right side, whatever. Okay. I think without wasting more time, I just go straight to the point, to the slides, and get the business started. Get the business started. All right. Okay. Our slide is a bit acting up. Let me just see. Let me pull it up, and yeah, let me pull it up, and then I will. Yes, I think it's working right now. Okay. I've just put. Activated the slide. You should be seeing the slide right now. If for any reason you're not seeing the slide, let me know. Okay, are you seeing the slide? Put yes on the chat box. Oh, I forgot my tradition. Right, yeah, you have to also tell me where you're watching from. My name is Jacob Metusela. I'm watching from Ibadan in Nigeria. Or my name is Salisu Abdullahi. Or my name is Muhammad Buhari. I'm watching from London. Or my name is whatever. Just tell me where you're watching from, your name. That's all. You're not gonna be making me money, but let us know where you're joining today's broadcast from. Okay. I can see a lot of you are already telling me, oh, Lagos, Kaduna. Oh, Jerusalem, really? Okay. Yeah. Lagos. Yeah, just tell me where you're watching from. Put it down there. With time, as I go along in the teaching, I'll be going to the comment box, to the question box, to take a few questions and answer, or I'll just imply them in what I'm teaching you today. It's going to be a very powerful session today, believe me. All right, so let's get straight into the business of the day. Yes, I can see you, Madam Tokbe from Abuja. Yeah, you're welcome. I see all of you. Just put down your name, where you're watching from. If you're watching from Abuja, if you're watching from England, from London, from somewhere in the hospital, whatever, just let me know. But I pray none of us should be in the hospital, inshallah. Let's get right to the business of the day. Okay, free online workshop. Of course, it's free. So what I think you should do right now, or if you've not done that already, okay, let's talk about that. Inviting your friends, but I don't believe you're greedy. But if you're not, you can just invite your friends. Just send them to the link you clicked that brought you here. But whatever case, let's go straight to the point. Free online workshop. How to virtually force every delivery company you know to happily deliver up to 75% of your orders without paying more. Like, you virtually force them. The force is an inverted commas, virtually force. I mean, it's inverted comma because you're not going to be using any police, EFCC, whatever law enforcement agency. No. We're going to be just playing, using our brains, playing on them, and having them deliver our products and getting, the money to us. At worst, 75%. You can do more. As a matter of fact, I've gotten more than 75% in most times I use these tricks I'll be sharing with us today. So pay close attention. Welcome again to how to virtually force every delivery company to happily deliver up to 75% of your orders without paying more. My goal here is nothing than to help you get 75% at least delivery rates. I mean, that's not too much to ask. Okay, I don't know what you've been getting. Some persons get even 1%, 2%, 3%, whatever. But today, I'm going to be showing you tricks you'll be applying. I mean, you're not going to be paying whatever thousands of naira to get these tricks work for you. Tricks you'll be applying in your business, not just mini production business. If your business involves, payment, cash on delivery in any way, this trick should work for you. Even if you're in Jamaica or in Cameroon, wherever, I don't care. It should work for you wherever you are, so long your business involves cash on delivery. And the truth is, without cash on delivery in your business, you are hardly going to sell in this part of the world. No thanks to Conga and Jumia. But I'm not here to blame them. I'm here to give you a way out of the problems a lot of mini importers, people selling online and doing payment on delivery pass through. And my goal is to make sure I get you up to 75% delivery rates. But that won't be possible if you do not watch till the end of this training. All right? That wouldn't be possible if you don't watch the end of this training, because I don't know when I'll be dropping the most important tips. When I'm in spirit like this, I just talk and I talk and I talk, and it makes a lot of sense that they're listening, take notes, and then go out there and take action. Because you can attend thousands of webinars without taking action. You are as bad, as worse as that dumb, deaf, and lame man somewhere in the village that doesn't know that exists something that's called an internet. But I know you are not like that. You register for this training, you are smart, and you can take action. I implore you to do that. So if you stay to the end of this training, what am I going to do for you? Just for anybody that stays to the end of this training, if you don't stay to the end, please don't come emailing me and telling me, oh, Mr. Pat, you promised this, I didn't stay to the end. Please, once you didn't stay to the end, or in fact, as a matter of fact, there shouldn't be any need for you to email me to talk to me about, I'm not staying to the end. Because of this thing I'm giving out, it's going to be for those who stay to the end. The system will automatically detect them and send them the download link. All right. So if you stay there, I'm going to be showing you 2 items that you can sell using physical print. Nobody knows about this, right? Nobody talks about this. They talk about how to do Facebook ads, sell online, do advert on online newspaper websites and all that. Linda EKG and stuff. Naij and stuff. But nobody has ever talked about how you can sell mini imported items using print newspaper. The truth is, every attention is online, fine. But the thing is, everybody is now tilting to the internet, forgetting that there is also a good number of persons who are stuck and used to the print newspaper. The other day I was asking one guy that works in one of these major newspapers in Nigeria. I was asking him how many persons, how many reads, how many papers do they sell per week? He said, well, every day they sell up to 45 to 50,000 papers. I mean, it used to be 100,000 before the advent of the internet and all that. But since the internet came, it has reduced to 45. But that's a huge, massive audience you can also sell to. I mean, right there now, nobody's even talking to them. Because I've come to understand that there's a group of persons that don't care going to Linda to read news. No, they still go and buy those physical newspapers and they use them. All right. So I'll be showing you how you can sell physical 3 products. Did I say 2? Okay, I'll be making it 3. 3 products you can sell using physical newspapers. I mean, I've tested them on physical newspapers and they cover like crack. Like nobody, they won't even pay. They don't even care about payment on delivery because they don't even know what it means. So they want to pay. So if you are there right now, you want to watch to the end and get this 2 or even 3. If I'm happy at the end, 3 products that you can sell using physical newspapers. Just a classified space, maybe 5,000 naira, boom, and you're able to sell as many as you can. So you can't get this. You won't get this if you don't watch to the end. It's up to you. All right. So what makes this training, this online event, different today? The reason it is different is because you know how to import, for example. You know how to, ship it, for example. You know how to advertise, for example. You know how to do a lot of things, for example. But then you go send your orders to these delivery companies They go there, joke with it. They don't even work optimally. They don't bring it back and charge you and tell you that no, they didn't collect. I mean, you lose and lose and lose money. But I'm here today to show you how you can actually turn that around. And that's exactly what I'm doing here for you today. And that's what makes this event a very different one. Like I've not heard anybody talk about this anywhere. All right. So straight to the point, who am I? In case you are this is the first time of joining this training or joining the training like this, my name is Pat Ogidi, and I'm widely referred to as the Grand Commander of Mini Importation Business in Africa. No. I didn't give myself that name. I know that's probably what you're thinking right now. No, I didn't just take up that name like every other person do out there. No. A lot of big guys. I wouldn't have taken it seriously. Maybe ordinary guys just that doesn't know me. Guys that's that the shakers and movers. Of the internet marketing world. Just updated that on their profile on their own. As you can see on the screen, Ronald Iken and Zimura is the first to reckon with. And that's, I think he was the first person to call me that name. Plus lots and lots of others. So since then, people have been, referring to me as a mini importation grandmaster in Africa. Okay. Internet Market of the Year 2014. And I think I'm still the reigning Internet Market of the Year because that award hasn't been given again that year. That year, there was a pool among like 5 top respected, well-to-do, rich internet marketers, and yours sincerely grabbed it. Internet Market of the Year 2014, issued by the .com award, organized by Afrinet Solution in conjunction with American Internet Business School. Yours sincerely got that award, and that's me and Mr. Allen Court on the screen. Mr. Allen Court runs advertising agency in the US. It's a very big company, running millions of dollars in Facebook advertising for clients and themselves. All right, so that's me and him there. That what actually happened here in Nigeria, but then that's the word. It was everywhere: Silverbird TV, channels, Twitter, Facebook, everywhere. Linda KG everywhere. All right, I've imported over 50 million worth of goods. I mean, that should be more that if you know me too well, I'm somebody that like keeping figures on the low. So I've imported over 50 million worth of goods, and I've done over 150 million naira in profits. All right, let me not just stress on that, but this is a session of my office. Maybe on a good day, if products arrive from Asia, where I get them from. This is what my office looks like. You mean tattered and everything. So that is a section of my office the day goods arrive in my office. Okay, and then I've coached over 50,000 dedicated students. When I say 50,000, I'm trying to be actually modest. Right, I'm trying to actually modest because I have over 184,000 people in my contact list. No, not just email I buy, like they say buy emails and stuff. No, these are emails. People that subscribe to my newsletter, they've seen my website advert somewhere, they subscribe, they want to read from me. 184,000 of them read from me on a daily basis. Of course, that may be where you got to learn about this training, but in case you're not, no, it's not the case, then Google and subscribe to my list to also read from me. Yes. Since the advent of technology, webinars have really mellowed down, slowed down with my physical trainings. But when I decide to do anyone, this is what the hall looks like 400-500 persons in a hall in a training, listening to me, listening to the same thing you are hearing today, right? But then this is not a free training, not like boom, Dick, Harry, Tom, Aisha, and everybody come. No, this is a paid training. So this is not like a free training. And yeah, this is another one. Okay, I have a wonderful family. I mean, my family is my everything. Yes, it is my everything. Are you jealous? Go and marry if you're not. Okay, that's my wonderful wife and my 2 damsels. They're my everything. Mona Chimso and Chimamanda. Chimamanda means my God never fails me. Yes, he doesn't. And Mona Chimso means my God is always with me. And that's my wife. I think she's the most prettiest woman I've ever known. Or I think she's the most prettiest. Angelina Jolie is second to her, like the most awesome woman after Jenny. All right. Do I get it all right all the time? Because sometimes people think, oh, this guy, it seems to be a perfectionist. It seems to be no mistakes. You know this. No. I don't get it right all the time. And the reason is simple, because I'm a human. All right. I'm a human. I've had my own fair share of the ups, the downs. I've done a lot of things wrong. A whole lot of things wrong. Now, I didn't learn the things I'm teaching you today, or the things I know today, or the things that have, brought me this far, giving me this leverage, this name and everything, just like that. It came after blood, sweat, mistakes here and there. But at the end of the day, lessons, the same lessons I've been teaching to over 180,000 persons right now. So I've done a lot of things wrong, yes. After 9 years in this game, finally, there's a way to literally force delivery companies to deliver up to 75% of your orders. Whether the orders are for EDS, KOS, Courier Plus, SEDA, Tranet, wherever, all right? So of all the things I've done wrong, I've come to learn that there are things, there's a better way to do it after making all these mistakes. So my whole 9 years experience are what you're kind of be, learning in this training. That is why you should pay more attention today. I discovered these tricks the hard way. Yeah, I said that already. But for you that is on this online workshop today, you get to cheat and get it the easy way. Like, you're not gonna be wasting all the monies that wasted. You're not gonna be making all the mistakes, losing money, cracking your head, losing sleep. You're gonna just be going straight to what had worked, what Mr. Pat has confirmed to work and has been working. And then you take it up and boom, you apply it to your business, you are off on a flying start. How awesome is that? If you think that's awesome, let me hear some yeah on the chat box. Maybe just type in why. Awesome. Type it on the chat box so you ginger me more to continue dishing out this thing I'm boiling to really deliver here. Okay, the hard way, not just me, a lot of people are still going through that hard way, and of course I believe you too. That's why you are here, right? So the hard way, what's the hard way like? Okay, the other day I was just checking up my friends group, my Ronald Ikenazimara friend. He's not just a friend, he's a brother, right? Checking up his group, and I saw a guy made something that has to do with our mini importation business. All right. As you can see on the screen, said, I'm done with physical products. No thanks to all the frustrating delivery companies we have in Nigeria. The same delivery company. He's right. He's not wrong. And he said, I wish there was a means of running drop shipping from Nigeria, but PayPal barrier. What affiliate program are you in that I can promote? Please comment below. This guy is funny. I understand frustration can drive you into an extent that seems to be very funny. And funny. He said he's done with physical product because of the logistic companies. I mean, every businesses have their ups and their downs. The ones you think you are going to meet problems, as a matter of fact. And what my good friend Ronald Zima, the owner of the group, is a very powerful group on Facebook. He responded in a way I love that caught my fancy. This is funny. You are quitting because of a business problem. Your job is to solve business problem. Your job is to solve business problem. All right. So on the same group, the guy now went ahead and said, thanks, boss. I've also been thinking in that direction. Like someone suggested here sometimes ago that if only some emails can come together to create a unique delivery service and beat these guys. Trust me, sir, all these existing delivery companies don't give a damn about us. And then my friend went ahead to give him a good answers for that. You know, I said, if the delivery company is the problem, it is either of the two things, right? You can change the delivery company, changing to where? No one is even better than the one you're using right now, as a matter of fact. Or set up your own delivery company that you can control. It's not easy to have people in all the 36 states. No, it's not easy, all right? So for persons that have chosen to do this business, let them do it to the fullest. All right, let them do it to the fullest. So we only are there to find ways to make it work for us, and that's why we're here today. Okay, so I think and a great guy that does 5-6 figures comfortably is a lawyer. As a matter of fact, he's a lawyer. Adedeji Rashid Yusuf is my very good friend. I was at his place the other day to celebrate his call to bar thing, and we drank, even though he's a Muslim, but he gave me my brand. And he wrote something on the same group, something in the line of the average price of most of my product is 15K to 39K to tell me. So tell me, why wouldn't I go all out? This e-commerce, I really don't know what will make me quit. It's rather I will fight for my share till I prosper. But the thing is, I love the fact that you're going to be fighting for your share till you prosper. I love that dying, never say never spirit. But where I don't really think you're right is saying because you sell 15 to 39,000, then it cancels the problem. No. Even if you're selling an item at 39,000 and you're selling 100 items at 39,000 and 100 of them are returned, 100 of them have been returned. There's nothing like 39,000 coming to from falling from heaven. You've lost and so the good thing is to find a way to go around and manage these logistic companies for your own good. That's exactly why we're here today. Then myself, I made a post there. I said, lol, I was making a post to the main guy that posted the things. Lol, quitting to another business that got no problem. Every business got their problem. Funny, he's already thinking of how to solve a problem in the new bees. I wish there was a means of running dropshipping from Nigeria, but people, no, that's the statement. Waiting day for Shokoto, day for Shokoto, day for Shokoto too. Keep solving, keep banking big. Awesome. Want the easy way. Now, this is the hard way. The hard ways I've been telling you. Do you want the easy way that does not frustrate the hell out of you and cause you to lose money and time? Of course, you do. And I can bet you do. That is why you are here. That's why you're still watching, right? So, to make sure you get every information that will be in this training, I'm employing you to turn off your cell phones. You will not die. Shut down Facebook and Twitter. You will not die. The other day, Facebook shut me out of my account for 4 days. I thought I would die. I was still alive, balling. Even my productivity level increased. Turn off your TV. You will not die. Grab your pen and paper. You will still live. And then write, put down as much as possible what you can grab from this training. And if you have any question, use the comment box to push them to me. All right? Pay 100% rapt attention, undivided attention to this training. Let us get right there. Are you done? Have you done all these things? If you've done them, let's continue. I want to make this training a very short one. I have my watch here, all right? Some 7 months ago, a guy who is now part of my inner circle have had his first 602 orders in a single week. That was the first time he was doing 602 orders in a single week. He's now part of my inner circle mastermind. All right, he did his first, a few months ago, he did his first 602 orders in a single, that's about 50-something orders on the average every day. All right, and that's supposed to sound like a good news, right? What's supposed to do? Oh, 602 orders, man, that's crazy. If he's making 2,000 naira profit on each of the orders, like gross profit, that's like 602 times 2,000 naira. That's big money. I know that's what you're thinking right now, but the truth is, even at the projected gross profit of 7,500 naira per product, something bizarre happened. Like it turned from good news to bad news. At 7.5 gross profit per product, he projected some 4.515 million naira. I mean, after everything, after he's taking out every money for adverts, money for product, everything, he was making 7.5 profit on each product because the hot products. Pay attention, you get to know all these things, right? But there's some 4,000. He was supposed to make 4.515 million naira, but then something bizarre happened. What next? Okay, he has projected all those results. So what he did was he went to price a car. He went to price a car. I want to get a car. Yeah, fine, 4.4 something million naira. I can get him a car. As a matter of fact, so he went to price a car. One, started talking more confidently, like, oh man, you know how you act when there's money in your account. Had lots of plans of things he liked to achieve. He placed them in a note, and then he was waiting for the akara to dawn. Lots more. But then he didn't in any way turn out a good news at all. What happened? You're wondering. What happened is the fact that the payday came. My guy almost ran mad with the alert that got into his phone from his bank. I mean, like a deposit from the logistic company. My guy was expecting 4-point-something million, but guess how much got into his account? Guess how much? I want you to guess. Just guess. Oh, somebody said 1 million. Somebody said 500,000. 40,000. No, not 40,000. Not that bad. Instead of the 4.5 plus million naira the guy was expecting, he saw 700,000 naira. He was mad, fuming, shouting, like, if not that he respects me, I think I would have gotten a portion of the blames. He got only 700,000 naira as against the 4.5 million naira he was expecting. I mean, that is crazy. As far as I'm concerned, it's crazy. But what is the problem? The problem is what we are here to solve. So let's just pay rapt attention. There were lots of returns. That is actually what the response they gave him when he asked why. There were lots of returns. For them, return could mean not even sending the item at all, and it happens. For them, return could mean anything. Not chasing the customer. Maybe it's, I mean, a lot of things. Sometimes even the delivery guy, the guy that's handling the bike, they don't give them money to call. So they don't even call. They just go there. They don't find the person. They come back. Instead of calling the person and telling the person I'm coming. And I don't blame those poor men, poor boys, because they weren't giving money to call. This is the country and the kind of environment we find ourselves. But then we don't have to stop. We are not going to be stopping. We are going to be finding a way around it. That's why we're here. So disappointed, dude almost gave up on the business. Of course, he said, man, he's tired. Like he's going back, he's going to look for something else to do. And I was just laughing. He came crying to me, and we started one of my most intense brainstorm session ever. It took a long, long while, to be frank with you. We started experimenting a lot of things. First of all, we tried implementing prepaid only orders. Like we don't do payment or delivery again. Let us do only prepaid. Anybody will order, anybody will order. Yes. We thought we were actually trying to be from Ogidi, but the truth is, Konga and Jumia have spoiled things, but I'm not here to blame them. I'm actually here to provide a solution. Konga and Jumia, when they came in, they were all about competition. So they were trying to sell orders, so they started doing cash on delivery. So Nigerians now became so glued to the cash on delivery thing. If it's not cash on delivery, they tell you it's scam. I don't blame them. Konga and Jumia are the problem, but then I'm not here to blame them. I'm here to offer solution. We tried implementing prepaid only orders, and orders dropped drastically. We got relatives in most locations, must ship this item to them, so they help us deliver. What we actually did in that case was, we get the orders, we'll send it through email or through WhatsApp to somebody in Sokoto that has the order already. Our person in Sokoto will now go and deliver. Yeah, moving on fine. But when it got to payment, it becomes a problem. 60% of the money entered voicemail. It's either they don't pick it, that kind of a story. Then we tried a whole lot of other things, lost about 500,000 naira in total in the process. Nothing worked. None of these experimenting worked. Nothing worked. We were devastated even the more. Then I read about a raw story someone shared online about the same frustration and what he did. I mean, like it was somehow like an accident for him, but he never knew. I picked it up. I experimented it further. I added my nuggets. I added a lot of things to it. I mean, I picked it up, studied it, developed it, added my findings and breakthroughs, then put all of these pieces together and garnished them into what I now call into a very sumptuous Nigerian dish, like the one you can see on the screen right now. Okay. So I placed all these things together. Like I read what his experience and one thing he just did, which is very massive. I walked around it. I looked at it. I looked at opportunities and how I can develop it and how I can put more things around it and make it a worthwhile. And then it became something very, very worthwhile. So what I did exactly was I discovered it culminated into 3 super effective tricks to ensure 75% delivery rates. That is how the idea was born. All right? That is how the idea was born. If you can hear me, I just want to be talking to myself. If you can hear me, make a noise somewhere on the chat, on the comment box there. Make a noise. Just put some Y on the comment box and let me see. Talking to myself. You can hear me. Just put Y on the comment box. I know you should be hearing me, yeah, because everything is fine. I've just checked now. Okay, yeah, I've gotten a lot of whys. Hands, okay, good. So, I picked up, studied it, developed it, added my findings and breakthroughs, then put all of these pieces together and garnished it into what I now call the 3 super effective tricks to ensure 75% delivery rates in your business, meaning importation business, whatever you do that involves cash on delivery. This was how it was born. Now, before I share the tricks with you, I have to warn. This have happened in the past, right? Results are not typical. That Mr. Pat Ogidi was able to get so excess amount of result doesn't mean you will get it. We might have different cheese. We might have different whatever. You might be that we don't attack it with the same zeal and enthusiasm. Whatever, I don't know, sometimes inexplicable reasons. But the truth is you must always get results. Wonderful result that will wow. You might not be up to 75%. Might be up to 60, maybe you're getting 20 before, you're getting 60 now. It's still something worthwhile. And again, some person might even get 95%. It has happened before. Strategies I develop myself, I let some persons try it and they get better results than me. I don't envy them. I take solace in the fact that I'm actually helping. And that's what I'm up and here to do today. I walk you through the systems, tips and tricks working for us. Understand that my results are not typical, and an average person who attends any training gets 0 result, especially if they don't take action like most people would not do after today. All right. However, I'm happy to show you exactly what's working for me for free on this training because you've paid nothing to be here. right here, now. This is not for get rich quick people who want to make $1 billion overnight. 30 billion for their account here overnight. They didn't tell you the 30 billion fell overnight. They only told you about the 30 billion. It might have been worked, you know, in a couple of years. Or entitlement mentality. Some persons feel they are entitled to anything. If you must be entitled to anything, it is to the government. But Nigerian government cares not about it. So some people think because they read from me that they are entitled to a lot of things. No. So if you have that entitlement mentality, if you are among those folks, magicians, results are not typical. Be warned. This is not for you. All right? If you are an entitlement mentality folk, you get rich quicker, magicians or amateurs, it won't work for you. The 75% assurance tricks. Number one trick, I call it the dictates the tune trick 1. Number 2 trick, open and tell freebie trick 2. Number 3 trick, nip in the bud trick. Dictate the tune trick 1. 2, open and tell freebie trick 2. Trick 3, nip in the bud trick. Now let us dissect any of these tricks, all of these tricks, and see how you can use them in your business. Trick number 1. If it is loud and clear, let me know on the chat box. Just put something like why. Put in your question. Write me. Ask any question. I'll make our time to take them. If I don't take them, expect an email from me immediately after the training. The trick number 1, dictate the tune. Remember the old saying, he who pays the piper dictates the tune of the music. He who pays the piper dictates the tune of the music. So what is this dictate the tune trick all about? What's all about? It works for conga. It works for EDS or for anybody if you apply them judiciously. Judiciously means that you have to listen carefully and take all the information here right now. So step 1, you've gotten an order and you're supposed to send them to a customer, right? To the logistic company to take to your customer, right? So while you've gotten the order, reply the customer and tell the customer to alert you, maybe flash you or whatever. I wouldn't say flash because I wouldn't know if it's actually flashing. So I want them to call me. Tell them if they get a message or a call or whatever from the logistic company that they should notify you. All right? That they should notify you that they have called them. It's very important. The reason is so that you can follow up and make sure the item gets to them even faster than they expect. They will be glad to do this, to be frank with you. Now, step 2 here, if you've done the step 1 correctly, reach out to the dispatch center. In the case of KOS, there's a dispatch center you have to call, right? You can always call them. In case of EDS, you can call Madam Blessing. In case of whoever, you can call whoever, right? That's in charge, just their customer service, whoever you're able to reach. And let them know about the order. Let them know that so and so order was shipped on so and so days. I mean, your staff can do this if you are not a one-man person. If you're a one-man person, you can do that because the money that you make will wipe away all the stress. Okay, reach out to the dispatch center and let them know about the order. And then they should confirm that the order is with them, which is a very nice one. When they confirm that the order is with them, ask them probably day they are supposed to receive them. Just talk and that's all. Then get the dispatch man's number. How do you get the dispatch man's number? In the case of KOS, for example, they send the first test about the order to the customer. They send the second test to the customer. Then the third one contains the number of the delivery person. Now, tell them in step 1 to forward you that message in case of conga of the delivery person. Now, if it's for other persons that are not conga, that don't do it that way, on the step 2, tell them to send you the name of the delivery person there so that you can follow up, whatever. Or just tell your customer to forward you the delivery the contact details of the delivery person so that you can follow up and make sure their order gets to them on time. This is awesome. Wonderful. Once you've gotten the dispatch man's number, what do you do next? Incentivize him and watch him do your bidding like a mumu. Sorry. But yes, like a mumu. No sorries. The truth is, once you've gotten the dispatch guy's number, that'll be dispatching to your customer. In most cases, they are just one in each location. You know, outside Lagos. Maybe if he's in Lagos, Ogidi will have one. Surulere will have one, just like that. So once you've gotten their number, call them. Oh, I can see you are the one delivering this item. We are actually the person that sent it. Now, please, I want you to do something for me. I love that you are doing it very well, but please, can you? The person is the customer is actually on my neck. Can you just go and deliver? And once you deliver, call me. I will tip you. I'll give you something. Now, the tip is not 1,000 naira. It's not 30,000 naira. 200 naira credit is a tip. 300 naira credit is a tip. Just transfer them. So go and buy credit and be sending them. They would, if they get your order, and if they get your order next time and you call them, they will rush and go and give that and deliver them. And in this case, you would beat the lackadaisical attitude of the delivery guy, because these guys are not encouraged. So they have every reason not to even just hold your item and tell you the person did not pick their call, or just try once, and if the person doesn't pick, they return it. But with this incentivization, they will pursue and pursue the person until they deliver. And that is actually good news for us. And that's actually more money in the bank for us. And that's actually more business for us. How many of you is finding this awesome? How many of you is finding this awesome? If you are finding it awesome, let me know on the chat, but just say, yes, I am. Yes. 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. If you must know, this works for me 85% of the time. I remember I said 75%, but this works for me 85% of the time. I love really, toning down my achievements, my whatever. I don't know. I'm not against anybody that blows theirs, but I just love toning down mine. So instead of 85, I'm telling you, sometimes 90, sometimes 95. Go and use this and it should work for you. Now let us get into the trick number 2. Open and tell freebie trick. Open and tell. This is awesome trick that is wonderful. Now, how does this work? Step 1, you are selling, what item do I use as an example now? You are selling a weight loss belt, for example, which is actually a hot seller. I'm giving you one product. Go and get it and sell it. But don't sell if you don't know the rest of the things I'll be teaching in this training. So pay attention. So open and tell freebie trick. 1, get some below $1 shiny products to use as gift item. If it's a weight loss product, just get anything. Maybe something like a meter, maybe anything that sells less than $1. Make sure you don't get more than $1. A meter that they can wear to read the number of calories they've burned. Whatever, it could be just anything, $0.5, $1, anything below $1. Let's not be above $1, please. Get it. And then I'm using this as an example in case you are selling a weight loss belt, for example. All right. Now, once you've gotten it, the next thing will be in your orders. You have to, if somebody orders the weight loss product, include that cincher. Oh, sorry, that's a belt into it. Include the weight loss belt, includes that calorie reader into it. And then you are in communication with the buyer, right? Tell them, oh, thank you for your order. Do you know, because we are actually one of our high customers, because we actually respect our customers, we are adding this item to you so that you this is what it does. It helps you read calories as you are burning the fats and all that. All right. Now the only thing you have to do to make sure you get it is to look out for the order. All right. Make sure you pick your phone. Make sure you are at home. Make sure when they call you, you are able to pick it. Even if you're not around, drop the money with a staff and with somebody and let them get it for you and drop it. We assure you the item is wonderful, and if it is not exactly what you expect, we can actually retrieve it back and refund you or replace it. I mean, just sound this convincing to them and watch them. Just watch them. Watch them. Tell the customers you have included a random cool gift with their order and encourage them to make sure they pick it up on time to get a gift. Else, they will lose out the gift. Even the gift is $0. Imagine a calorie reader. What did you do? They want to know how much fat they are burning using your products. So this is the more reason it should work well. All right. So an experiment. This is one of my students doing very well. It's in Port Harcourt. If you are among the folks that think you have to be in Lagos to do this mini position business profitably, no, he is in Port Harcourt. He's an Igbo boy. This is a message he sent me on Facebook about using this strategy. He said, guess what? After using this strategy, even if they are in Sambisa Forest, they will make sure to send someone to pick up their order and pay cash. I mean, this is awesome. All right, this guy's name is John Paul. He's one of my students I'm very proud of. I think he should be on the call as well with you. Okay, go using this and see how it can help you cut down the number of returns. You might even cancel return entirely. Some weeks, I've been able to do this business without even returns using this strategy. Go use this to work. But the number 3 strategy is the most important. I call it the trick 3. Nip in the bud trick. Nip in the bud. Like before something even starts getting spoiled, nick it in the bud before it gets to that point where it will spoil. All right. So what's this trick all about? Even if you use the other 2 tricks perfectly well, without this number 3 trick, you are going to make no headway. Because if your business starts spoiling, starts getting destroyed from the ground beginning, from the ground floor, there's no point. It's not going to get anywhere. I don't know if you're getting my point, right? But if you get it right, the trick 3 right, you will stop problems even happening. There might not even be any need for using trick 1 and 2. That is why this trick number 3 is very important. Okay, this one is even the most important. Anybody going into mini importation business without this is simply setting themselves up for brutal failure. Now imagine that you do not know how to spot high products within 60 minutes, within 60 seconds of setting up your eyes on them. Imagine you don't know this. How then will you be battling with courier company? How then will you be having even profitable product to sell that the people will even be willing to wait for and receive? The 2 other tricks might not even work for you. Imagine you only rely on the leftovers from those who call themselves gurus. That's the worst thing that can happen to you as a mini importer. You rely on products that people show you. You have to actually know how to spot these products yourself and boom, go for them, make the killing, make millions before anybody even gets to know. And if they know, there are strategies you should also know in this trick 3 that would make them a learner where you are so that they don't affect you. Competition and saturation doesn't affect you. You don't know what they mean. Imagine that you have to wait for days to get your imported items to the country. Imagine that your payment has become an issue for a lot of people. A lot of people want to buy an item of $1,500. They don't know how to pay. They don't even know that they can pay into a Nigerian bank account and their payment will be confirmed in 10 minutes and their item will be shipped immediately. They don't even know all these things. They do not know that because of the restrictions, you can't make payment the way you want. All right? Okay? Even if you manage to, you are limited and can barely do nothing about it. That's the kind of country we'll find ourselves in. Remember, we should be about providing solutions, not crying over problems. Now, imagine that you reside outside Lagos or you stay abroad, all right? And you know of other guys doing 7 to 8 figures weekly, yet you can't participate because you think you don't stay in Lagos. You think you don't stay in Nigeria. You don't know that there's actually tricks that can help you do all these things, right? Now imagine that you are aware and convinced that certain products are hot in demand, like dildo. Nobody knows this dildo sell a lot. They know, some of them know, but they don't know that there's no way for them to advertise it on Facebook. Facebook doesn't allow those things. But people like us have ways of advertising these things. All right. Now imagine that you hear people spend peanuts on Facebook ads, spending 5,000 naira to make 10 orders, 5 orders, and get massive orders. But whenever you try, you fail, you lose money. All right. Now imagine that there's now a hands-free way to partner with Konga and Jumia, even if you're in Kotangora or Germany or wherever. You just hand them over the product, they get the order, process it, and deliver. All you do is just wait for alerts. Imagine that there's a way to make 4 times what you make at first from each customer without spending money. Like a customer buys from you, then you make 4 times what he gives you on the first buy without having to spend more. All right. Imagine all these things. Just imagine and put down your question. I'm gonna be posting this for like 40 seconds. I want to get your question so that I would answer them a bit before I continue. Just put on your question while I wait. I'll wait. $35, $36, $37, $38, $39, $40 seconds. Okay. I have lots of questions. Are good. Okay, I will take all of them. Don't worry. Just pay attention. Okay, let's continue. Imagine all of these. Imagine all of these. Now, imagine that there's actually a way to get each other thing about mini importation rights. Like, there are no mistakes. You know, before you even get to the point of looking for problems from courier company, there are actually no mistakes. That block every room for every mistake. Imagine all these things. Now, such that you forgot all the trials and errors, you just plug in a working system and make money on demand. Imagine that you've gotten even the hottest of items that everybody will want to even get and lose sleep. Take 3. Now, here is a true life story. A true life story. The picture you see on the screen here, I don't know if it is small, is of a guy known as Ace King. I posted a video of him on my Facebook timeline some time ago. This guy used to wash my car. He's a very he washes my car in what they call it, the car wash in Oba, opposite Diamond Bank. If you know Oba, Diamond Bank, opposite Diamond Bank. You know, each time I go there, he'll be telling me, oh, boss, he's tired of this thing. But he was I used to help him, like, washing the car for 500 naira, just dashing money. But he gets 150 naira on every car he washes, all right? Then he was not telling me he needs something to be done, all that. You know, at the point, I developed a system. A lot of people will use it, make 6-7 figures. And I was wondering, is it because these guys, are they making this money because they already know about the internet? Can somebody also know about internet use this system and make the same money? I mean, that's what I was actually asking myself. So what I now did was, I remember this guy, I invited him to my office because he was actually always telling me to help him, fix him up with something he can do. I invited him to my office. He came. I gave him 30 products, like 10 different, 10 different products, 10 of each 3. You know, I showed him how to just place sponsored posts on Facebook and all that, and asked him to use his money. Start with 500 naira, and when he started making sales, increase to 1,000 naira daily, and that was what he did. Guess what happened? Guess what happened with this guy? All right. After a few days, he messaged me, or this is actually a WhatsApp message. He said, "Hi there, boss. How your body? My oga body they shock me. Shock you how? I just they happy because of the sugar you put in my mouth. So you try not be small. Others everywhere make cool money online. As you can see, his English is not even perfect. Like he managed to finish secondary school, but he's, you know, joy full my mouth for rise me from nothing to something." This is funny, and at the same time not funny. Okay, so the results that made him you know, drop that line was 23 pieces of the 30 items sold after 8 days from an amateur. That was when I confirmed that this strategy of mine can work for even a dead man that can talk. If there's anything like that, anybody, you know, it can work for anybody so long you can read ABCD. It can work for you because it's actually something you just need to do. Do this, go here. This is the product. Oh, this product, bam, and because he's able to sell 23 products in 8 days, and that's actually the first time he made his first 100,000 naira hitting his account. I think it's about 105 or 103,000 naira from these others. I mean, profits. That's the first money that hits his account in his lifetime since his account has been opened some years ago. Now, isn't that supposed to make me feel proud of myself as a good dad, not to Nicole and Muna, but to other persons there, helping them quit their jobs, quit their car wash business. He has quit, yeah. He's now at home, working, selling, and doing mini importation business, and he makes times 200 of what he makes from. As a matter of fact, he doesn't even save anything from his car wash business. All right. Okay. This is him again. He posted something on Facebook. You are more than that, what I thought. He has really been there for me. Thanks you, boss. I'm fresher now. That is him. You know, putting something on Facebook there for me. As you can see, he tagged me there. Then now imagine you can spend just about 5,000 naira on Facebook, just like him, and get results like this. I mean, you know they wash car. You're not even washing car. Now somebody is a car washer. Imagine if a car washer can get all these things. What about you? Imagine you can spend 5,000 naira and get results like this. It's over 1,730 shares, 297 comments, which are others. And if you go through, you see need one meeting needs. I love it. How do I get it? I mean, how can you spend 5,000 naira and get stuffs like this? People sharing it on their own. How can you do that? Or how can you buy a car in Canada? Somebody buzzed me up on WhatsApp the other day. A car is actually still on the way right now. Yeah, still on the way. And I said, boss, good evening. I just paid for this car. That is Venza 2011. I checked the Nigerian the value in Naira is 7.3 million Naira in Nigeria. But he paid about 6 point something because he was getting 6.3 or 6.4, everything, because he was getting it from Canada himself. I just paid for this car, still on low key till it gets to Nigeria from Canada. I said, if not be, okay, he said, okay, say Canada, I said Canada, I said, it don't go make sense if you come no later or when it don't come. And I said, lol, say based on installment payment, no, you're just joking. I bought it online. through a relation in Canada. Confirm. This car wicked. Though. This is the kind of thing I want to receive. From nothing but mini importation business. Right? Imagine you can hold your joy from the kinder figures you get that you feel like telling the world about the mentors of yours who made it happen. That's actually what this guy who bought the Venza did on Facebook recently. He said, I have this satisfied joy in me, right? But at the end he said it all started from Patrick Ogidi. Thanks, boss. All right? Awesome. If you think this something like this is awesome, let me hear at the chat box. Just put A for awesome. Okay, I've got a couple of that already. Now you can stop imagining and make it a reality. No, it's not just something you have to just imagine. You can make it a reality as well. How? The past hour, you've been with me for the past 1 hour. I've been teaching you, showing you things, showing you proof, showing you things that can actually make a lot of difference in your business. You know, increase your delivery rate from 20 to 75% if you do it right. Okay? Would you agree it's been a time well spent? If you agree it's been a time well spent, say why on the chat board. Just put why. All right? You've learned some cool stuff, obviously. Can't cover everything you need to join the 6 to 8 figures. No, you can't cover everything in a 30, 40 minutes webinar. No, it's not possible, to be frank with you. I've done a lot of webinars like this, and a lot of people appreciate. This is the guy, Samuel Amucham. He said, when you start to learn new stuff in line with your biz, implement as soon as possible. I've decided to stop showing screenshots. If not, I for shock you with the new selling idea I did today, the best I've ever done. Another thanks to Mr. Patrick Ogidi for the everlasting impaction he made via a free webinar like the one you are watching. Because it's free doesn't mean you can't make thousands of naira. You can't make millions, you can't big business around this. All right? Okay, now let me ask you a question. If you've been with me for the past less than 1 hour and you've learned some cool, real good stuffs, how many of you would love to stop imagining all those imaginations I was talking about in the point 3? Skip all the guesswork and steal my brain, my 9+ years experience in the game, to start implementing what we've just talked about today and getting results in 8 days. How many? Can I get a yes in the chat box? How many of you? Yes. Okay. Actually, I'm bringing you something that would help you achieve even more than that. No, I'm bringing you a watertight, solid offer, and you'll be thrilled. Imagine a former car wash guy who can barely click a mouse, getting insane results from it. No losing sleep over the type of products to import, no racking your head over how to sell them, not even having to think about logistics and delivery. Imagine returning Facebook to something that responds to you whenever you need it. Imagine not having to lose sleep even for a second, yet you bank up to 500K to 1 million naira per week. That's to be modest with the figures. I'm talking about weekly, not monthly here. It's possible. They are doing it. The guy that just bought Venza does it. 900, 1.5, 2 million weekly. You can do it. And it's less than 26 or so. All these are very possible with the eCom Tycoon, a course I call the eCom Tycoon. And it's about demystifying mini importation business, demystification, and translating it into a 7-figure earner, even if it's your first time at it. I don't care. The same thing you find there are the same, just few of the tips I've given to that car wash guy, the A-skin guy, that has revolutionized his life. That he makes over 300,000, 400,000 naira now from mini importation business every month. He does nothing. From those 30 products I gave him that cost less than even 10,000 naira. All right? Now, this is eCom Tycoon, demystify mini importation business and translating it into a 7-figure earner, even if it's your first time at it. With this very offer, you are going to be getting, you're going to be sourcing a product like a Wiz, not like sourcing like a madman, sourcing like any of those guys. They are waiting for all those gurus to pull up a product. No, you're going to be getting a product. See, sometimes they use these strategies and you'll be the only one selling this product. 1 minute, 17 seconds into this video, you will become clear how many people fail with even before they start. The model take you through the new portal for the big boys. All right? Yeah, new portal for the big boys, where you get to buy products that you're supposed to get for $10 are getting them for $4, $3, $2. I do them. My students of Inner Circle do them. All right? Cheaper and faster than DHL shipping. Some persons still don't understand this, but there are courier companies that are cheaper and faster than your DHL that is very, very powerful, right? You get them in 24, 48 hours or in 5 days, as a matter of fact. Okay? How to market your products and place them in autopilots, all right? How to market your product, because marketing a product is the most important thing in marketing, in this whole thing, because you can get the best of products. You can get the best of products, as a matter of fact, but without you having a very good way to market them, then it becomes a problem. Having a product in your warehouse without marketing them becomes a problem. So I'm not here to show you how to get all these things and then there are no way to market them. No, that is shitty for me. That is shitty. As a matter of fact, if you are here, we shouldn't be talking about that at this point. All right. Then we have dealing with delivery companies' excesses. There's actually ways to go. I'll give you 2 tips. There are tons and tons of them on how to do better with them and let them hear your word and what to do, what you have to tell them. Making 4 times more profit with same efforts, right? Facebook advert cheats for adult products. This is one where nobody has ventured in there because Facebook doesn't allow them. But there's a way to sell adult products where the money is. You buy Dido for $2, you sell it for 25,000 to those lucky babes, and they buy it and they're happy. Okay. Never reveal tweak for those who stay outside Lagos or abroad. You can do your business. I have people in Congo doing it, making 8 figures. Cameroon doing it, selling to Nigeria, making 8 figures. So if you're not in Nigeria or if you're not in Lagos, you can do this like every other person. Okay? How our team can help you set everything up and running in no time. Okay? And then resources, all the various resources you will ever need, the links, the connections, the contacts. I have it inside of this eCom Tycoon course. Plus lots more. Now, who has this helped? Who has it helped? This is Ikenna. One guy, Ikenna, he said, good morning, bro. 1,000 over 100 on your eCom Tycoon course. Good stuff. And then another guy, this guy says, this is just the beginning and turnaround point for me. I work with an agency in Lagos. I opted in for this, your training. And after watching the first video you sent to me, I did a little research and got about 8 different products I feel will sell. Now, I didn't suggest a product for him. He did a little research. He got just 8 products he feel will sell, right? And I did small Facebook ads. To my surprise, from Monday till now, I've made 10 sales. And I'm selling the item 6K minimum. Although my sales supposed to be more than this, because I'm struggling with my job and business. That's why his sale is still at 10. You know, dropping off the products with a logistic company that you get to find inside of the course. I blur that out until you get into the membership area and all that. Very soon, I'm leaving this job to concentrate on this course. I have ordered for another 300 products, which is on the way coming. All right? Which is on the way coming. Okay. Then, another one again. There are tons of them, but I'm just giving you a couple of them. I cut cap for you, boss. God bless your hustle and your family. I really did not waste a dime getting this. I don't have much, but I will kick this business off with 100,000 naira. Thanks once again. I owe you so much. Just wait. You go hear my testimony. I can't wait, as a matter of fact. Then how do you get all these things? How do I get it? That's the question you're asking right now. The question is, click on the link. There's a link beside your screen right now or below your this video. You click on it and you'll be able to get it right now. Click on the link and you'll be able to get it right now. And yeah, the link should be on the screen there. Okay. Click on it and you'll be able to get into the membership. Like, you don't have to talk to anybody. You can get it right now and get rocking and rocking right now. And now I had 2 choices though. First option was to make this course free. To be fair, this isn't the best for even my enemy because it wouldn't incentivize me to really stack the value, like give you loads of tons of value that help me get this resource and help my students. Plus, every Tom, Dick, and Harry, their dogs, even their goats, will jump on this and thereby inviting quick saturation, which you don't want to happen. Second option was required a little investment, which is actually what you're giving today. But in exchange, I can devote more resources, my time, and everything to guarantee your success. Exactly what I did for my 6 to 7 figure students. And by the way, you are getting resources at over 100,000 naira in value. When we consider their individual value, like if you come and tell me, Mr. Pat, I want to learn how to solve a product, I could say, okay, pay me 50K. I want to learn how to pay with Naira, I could say, pay me 30K. At the end of the day, you might end up paying me 100K, but now you're getting all those things more than 100,000 naira in value. But no, don't be startled or don't be afraid yet. You're not going to be paying that much. Remember, I said you are actually getting it at a little investment. It's actually an investment, as a matter of fact. But I won't ask you to pay even half of that 100,000 naira. The reason is because you've watched this far. And instead, I'll be adding a super unannounced webinar only bonus valued at over $127 for you. I don't want to mention the name here. It's a very powerful course I got for $127. That's about for 6,000 naira in naira, right? And this course is very massive. I'll tell you what's about. If only you pick this eCom Tycoon right now, at the webinar right now, you'll be entitled to this course. If you decide to procrastinate, you might miss this course. Yes, you might miss the course. By the way, the bonus is a mystery course that would wow you to the marrows. You need it if you're on low budget. If you don't have too many money to spend on Facebook, you need this course. On Facebook ads, you need this course. Like if you have as little as $5, $5 should be less than 1.5 or 2,000 naira, right? Yes, yeah, or 3,000 naira thereabout. This course show you how to get above 566% return of investment on a tiny $5 budget, generating laser targeted traffic, high quality leads, and a flood of sales using Facebook videos. How awesome is that? This course sells for $127, which is about 46,000 naira and above. But yours for free if you pick up the copy of the eCom Tycoon course right away. That means you're getting eCom Tycoon course plus a mystery gift worth over 145,000 naira. And how much are you going to be paying then? No, you're not going to be paying 145,000 naira. No, I'm not that wicked, right? So, but because you are special, I want you to get it for 9,999 naira, not even up to 10,000 naira, just 9,999 naira. And you can go to ecomtycoon.com/get to get it. ecomtycoon.com. Just type it into your browser, ecomtycoon.com to get it. Or look at the link beside the webinar window, click on it, or below the video window, the webinar window, click on the link and you will boom into the webinar window. You get the onto the eCom Tycoon where you get it, and you can get it any time of the day, anytime. Like right now, you can get it right now and get rocking right now. Okay. The real question is, are you getting started now, or are you procrastinating? Well, you might decide to procrastinate, and if you decide to procrastinate, two things might happen. All right, if you decide to procrastinate, two things might happen. What are these two things? You might miss the bonus worth for 5,000 naira. That's the additional $127 bonus I promised. That's for 6,000 naira worth of course on how to get advertise on Facebook with $5 and get massive results. That's for you if you don't have too much money to waste on Facebook advertising, because you'll be needing Facebook advertising. Facebook has the biggest traffic ever right now. All right. Plus the 9,999 naira price might maybe increase to 25,000 naira or even more if you procrastinate. You miss the bonus, you risk paying more for the product without even the bonus. If you didn't sign up immediately, what will happen? You might miss this forever or pay more later, or just continue searching and regret for letting a lifetime opportunity slip. All right, so just contact me on support@ecomtycoon.com or go to ecomtycoon.com/get to get this amazing course. I can't wait to have you, and then I can't wait to have you inside the membership area where everything happens, where I'll be taking your questions, helping you achieve your goals. All right, so go right now to ecomtycoon.com and get yours right now. Thank you for attending this training, and I hope to see you inside the eCom Tycoon course.